What's up, everybody? Big Hurt, getting down prison talk, and you tune into another episode. I'm here with the homie Wes Watson from Dago, and we kicking some stories here back and forth because you guys ask us a lot of questions, and I feel that it's best to get it from somebody else who might have a better perspective. And this man has seen and lived a lot of what you guys ask about. And one of the things you guys are so inquisitive is, about Hollywood's portrayal of prison life and, shot callers in prison. And it's not all glamorous like what they portray it to be. So I'm going to have him elaborate a little bit on what he's experienced and give you guys some real about that whole scenario.
I mean, first off, let's just say a shot caller isn't impervious to the fucking drama of prison because he's a shot caller. In all reality, what do you think happens when you call a bad shot? You don't get a slap on the wrist. You're done. It's a wrap for you. So, I mean, to even put that type of lifestyle, a 10-year prison term like I just did, to even fucking portray that in a 2-hour fucking movie with like events and shit, there is no fucking comparison to what it feels like to sit in a cell on a long lockdown for 14 months like I have. Not one fucking foot out, no shower, bird bath. You fill up your sink full of water and you pour water on top of you and soap yourself up on the fucking toilet. That's your shower for 14 months.
So hold on, let me pause you right there because people don't get it. They think, well, didn't you go out at some time they got to let you out? No, you're saying 14 months straight, right?
They don't have to let you out for shit. There has been deemed fucking a state of emergency on the yard that if I see you, I have to kill you, and they fucking know it. There has been a riot. There has been a major disturbance. You can't go out. It's a full-on racial lockdown. That race is on lockdown because of a problem. You're not stepping out for nothing, and guess what? You don't want to step out for nothing. They'll bring you out to medical and put you right next to your enemy. Do you want that time? Because you got to take off on him. There's no way around it. You got to get him. So they bring you out next to your enemy that you just rioted with. If you don't take off on him, you're getting stabbed. So do you even want to go out? Do you want to go to medical? No, you'd rather just chill until everything subsides. Because in all reality, it's just none of it's worth it. If I give you one stitch, it's a fucking SBI and it's a fucking strike. If you already have a few strikes, you're going to luckily sign for 10 years off of one stitch. And I mean, I'm a motherfucker. If I hit you, you ain't getting one stitch. So this is what it comes down to. But the way Hollywood portrays prison and being a shot caller and living that life is the biggest bullshit because, I mean, like I said, 14 months, how long do you think those fucking days were? Christmas came by, it came and went. We went on lockdown on October 11th. 2011 for a riot. We didn't come back out till January. The next year, we went all the way through. We went through Christmas, went all the way around again, went through Christmas again, and still didn't come out of a cell one time, not 1 foot. On Christmas, they were nice and they brought the phone on wheels to your cell and you got a chance to make a 5-minute call. Nobody answered, but I saw that they put phone time on, so I was happy about that.
And how many people actually really strive for that position? I mean, they make it seem like, oh man, it's just like some coveted, title that, people, once you attain it, it makes you special. But realistically, man, I mean, I've seen some guys, it's not like they went in expecting to become a shot caller.
I mean, you don't even want that. There's so much drama on these yards. For you to be in the position to make a call on a moment's notice on something, if you make the bad call, you're fucked. And I mean, there is so many little things going on. It's not like fucking a clear-cut decision. Like, I know a situation where there was a chomo on a yard, but all these fools who had the yard were dope fiends. So they were waiting till they hit on dope before they killed the dude because they wanted the dope for the lockdown. Because we were gonna go on lockdown when they got the dude. But they waited too long. The dude caught wind and he locked it up. Now, when that dude left, I was in the shoe with him after it. When he left, he landed on another yard, and he got booked like a motherfucker because that followed him. And he was the big dude on that yard at once. Now they rolled him to another yard. Now all of a sudden he has to pay for the decision he made over here. And I've never seen someone not have that happen to him. Everyone's a shot caller for a little bit, or not everyone, but the shot callers who have yards for a little bit, they always fuck up. It's a position that is just created for a fall man kind of. There's no absolute, you know, like you just.
It's not like people think of democracy. You vote for the president, everybody cheers, and he has all.
No,
or, you know, it's not like what.
It's that dictatorship where they're trying to overthrow you.
Yeah.
So everyone wants your position, so you're always trying to get overthrown by everybody.
Wow.
And I mean, and the second you're fucking up, they're telling your fuck ups to everyone, and it never ends good. You get too much. There's too much power, and absolute power corrupts absolutely, and so that man having that power, he has access to too much shit. He gets too high. He makes a bad call. He fucks up, and he's gone. I've never seen someone be in a high position and have it end well. Look at all the dudes who were the top of these things, and now they locked it up. I'm fucking GP, and I don't give a fuck to tell some of these stories because I don't give a fuck. If I go back, God forbid, I will never lock it up. And I'll take my pokes all day. I'll sit in the back, and if fools want to try to get me, I'm down for that because I'm never going to be a PC. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, a lot of these higher-up dudes, I mean, obviously they had bitch in them because they locked it up, but I never will. And I know fools who can't walk the line because of their gang affiliation, like NLR or shit like that, where they're in the back permanently, but they won't lock it up. So if anyone sees them, they have to get them. But these dudes will not live PC, so they're segregated 24/7, and they're in the shoe permanently. They're on a fucking, they're on the life plan in the shoe. They're on a fucking, they're validated, and they're stuck back in the back for good.
Wow. And for those who don't know what it means to be basically stuck in that situation, it's just like you see no daylight.
I mean, you'll get to go to your cage. You know, you'll go to the cages outside, but I mean, you'll get that hour a day by yourself. So you'll go to them cages, and you'll get your 1 hour a day, if that, and it's usually 5 days a week. And then you'll get your shower like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like every other day, you'll get a shower. But you're gonna be stuck in the spot for a while, and then and some dudes would choose not even to go out there no more. So they'll just really truly be in the cell 24/7.
And another thing I want to kind of ask, because people, they ask me about just the mentality and how prison, what it can do to you mentally. And I tell people, personally, to me, it's one of the most inhumane experiences you can have as a human being because of just how it makes you have to react to situations. And having been through a lot of that, what do you think it does to the average person, man?
For me personally, let me tell you, it fucked up some shit when I got out. Like, I've been around a lot of people that I respected a lot, but my intensity was too much for them. So the intensity that I had in some situations, people that I loved and people that had love and respect for me at one point lost it for me because I wasn't able to. I felt disrespected in normal situations that they just called arguments and stuff like that. But being that I was in prison in such an intense environment for so long, I was just trained to react differently. And my reactions were too intense for these people. So it was hard to adjust to society. It just really, I just had a deeper intensity ingrained in me from living that life. Like, stuff that is fucking routine to me would be the sickest thing to them. Like, I was known for sitting on my rack when someone's getting booked, because I usually have a heads up. I'm known for not looking up from my book. And I'm just still reading my book, and something crazy's happening, and I'm known for just, they're like, Wes, you didn't even fucking look up. I'm like, yeah, you new ass motherfuckers. You're all standing by the window watching the dude go by on a stretcher. Like, who gives a fuck, I didn't even care about it no more. And it actually had the adverse effect on me to where when people would react to something like that like it was cool, I just thought they were the least evolved, kind of just like bitch ass motherfuckers. Like like hoping something bad happens to someone type motherfuckers, which I don't respect, you know, like, cause I mean sometimes shit goes down with another race. You don't draw attention to that. You keep it moving.
Yeah.
Like you never, if some other race has some shit that they're handling, you never draw attention to it. The cameras are watching, people are watching.
That's right.
People sense the energy. So if any, the only thing I would look up for is to look at my people, and if my people were drawing attention to that other race's situation they were handling, they would just automatically be checked after.
Well, like
just for even looking.
Having said that, what you just said, I remember sitting in a chow hall, and you know, we were eating, and another clique, they were booking their dudes right by the table. They were smashing them out, and everybody just kept eating. Nobody got up and ate faster. They just kept eating, and you know, as we finished eating, you got up, and everybody just walked out like normal.
Draw
you know
no
what I mean?
attention.
And dude was laid out. He was just, I don't know what happened to him. I just kept it pushing.
To me, that was dry snitching.
Yeah.
Fuck's your language doing
Yeah,
that for?
yeah.
You told on everybody for your language, and those fools just caught more time?
Yeah.
Check your body language.
Yeah.
Don't give off no sign, and fucking and act like a real motherfucking convict.
Yeah.
Why you telling on people? That's the way I looked at it.
Hey, you guys out here, you know, we're trying to give you some real game, and you know, some of this stuff, man, you know, once you've experienced it, it's like you kind of wish you maybe hadn't, because I know some things I could just cut off real quick, man, unemotional, just to detach, and people like, man, I'm like, well, it is what it is, and I think that came from living in that environment. But we giving you some real game, man. Me and the homie, you know, Wes Watson from Dago, man, trying to lace you up. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and share this, man, and you know, stick to getting your mind right. Big Herc, fresh out. Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.